Hey everybody, welcome into Old Mountain Bricks. Today we are at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. We're heading down the escalator here. We're about to head inside and we're heading straight on over to the Lego booth. A lot of fun things going on this year, I think. They've got a fun partnership with Marvel, as well as a few other exciting surprises here for us. So I'm excited to see what is in store for us today. So let's go ahead and head on in. Of course, it's always a little bit of a walk over here, but you can see a few other fun things like SpongeBob over here. But there it is, the Lego beacon right above the booth, as always shining brightly. We just got to make our way through a few people here, but it looks like we've got some exciting theming because they didn't announce it beforehand here. So let's kind of see what they're doing this year. Looks like they're doing some sort of like Lego space theme, kind of like the classic space, but with a lot of purple. I think it's looking quite nice. Last year, of course, they did like the Brickbuster video, a play on Blockbuster video, of course, but this year the space is looking really cool. Here you can see they've got some new sets that are going to be coming out. Some of the main ones looks like we're looking at here is Sonic the Hedgehog on this side here with the new Shadow bust that's looking really cool there. Wonder if they're going to do kind of more of that kind of style, similar to like the helmet line they did for Star Wars. On the other side is the newly announced Fortnite sets. Over to the first part of it here is the Fortnite Battle Bus, of course, the famous intro for the game there. I'm not a big Fortnite person, so forgive me if I don't know all the details, but it looks like it comes with a slew of minifigures, and it looks really cool. Looks like it comes with about 8 minifigures, and all of them look pretty well detailed, as I think will be inflated in the price a little bit, but I think that's to be expected with a new license like this, and a few other kind of custom ships up there, or it looks like maybe Lego Minecraft. And here is Peely Bones, kind of the model that they're doing. That looks really cool. It's interesting how they did that with the skeleton and banana, some sort of Fortnite car burger thing, and the Fortnite llama. I know about that. That's going to be a fun one. I think maybe a gift with purchase I thought they were going to do. Over here we've got some sets that are already out, but I think it's for Comic-Con, and then a few upcoming ones for August 1st, like these new Avengers sets there, like the Battle with Surtur, and like the Age of Ultron set. You got the X-Men jet, and a few other fun things up here. Looks like these are maybe some actual just kind of custom builds there, because I think there's again some sort of space theme going on here. And over here you've got kind of normal space like NASA sets and like the Galaxy and a Corvette for some reason. I think that might be a play on Tesla. You can see kind of the center of the booth here now with a lot of the new space sets that came out this year across a couple different themes like City and Friends, I believe. But all of these look pretty good there. So anyone who said classic space was out, it is definitely back with a vengeance, even if it's a little bit more modern than we remember now. Over here it looks like we've got some of the Animal Crossing sets there. Always a fun thing. And looks like we've got the new Jaws set right here as well. That's going to be fun. Definitely going to pick that up at some point there. And the new Legend of Zelda new Dooku tree there. I think it's like a 2-in-1 set. It's a little expensive, but definitely going to be a hot item for sure. And over here looks like we've got some of the new Dreams sets that are kind of slightly space related, and the new Simba sets, which again doesn't really fit that, but yeah, I think they look cool having both of those next to each other for sure, just to kind of see the different scales of them. Again, I've not really seen anything on the Dreams, not too sure how that's been selling, but cool to see it here in action, like some mechs and a new ship. I think those are going to be at least cool looking minifigures. And here's like the Travel Moment set that's coming out, the World Wonderliner that was done by like the Lego Masters, like Duck Bricks and things like that. So I did hear he might be here at some point, so hopefully we can run into them. And here's just a quick outside shot of the booth. You can kind of see the overall hall with all the folks all around us here. But then you can kind of circle back around in order to kind of see the Lego booth again, and kind of with the front desk looking item over here. You can see like the little hashtag and the little alien, and like the Space Station Bricks is like the name of what we're doing. I guess like it's up in space, and all the Lego employees are dressed like in a blue like jump space suit. But I think this year's booth is definitely better than last year's, even though that was a cool theme. This is more classic Lego, and I think it looks really fun and draws people in, even that aren't interested in Lego. And just trying to give you as many different views of the booth as we can, kind of the top down, showing more of those space sets. And then, of course, all kinds of other people in here doing their own interviews and filming of the sets. So we're just trying our best to get everything here for you. Over on this side of the booth, you can see there's going to be like a little building area in order to kind of build your own spaceship, I believe, but we'll come back to that in a minute here. Over here, just a few other photo ops, like this kind of operating Lego R2-D2 kind of makes noises, as you can see, and spins around its head, so that's always fun. I think they're also planning on celebrating here the 25th anniversary of Lego Star Wars, of course, kind of with this logo, with R2-D2, of course, as well. But they've got a few other things going on. We'll try and check those out here, and I think they've got some sets on display. Some of the ones that have come out this year, and like these most recent battle packs, and the ones coming out, I believe, August 1st as well, including the overpriced Desert Skiff and Sarlacc pit there, and the mechs, and the Star Destroyer, and the new C-3PO, and the new UCS set this year for the TIE Interceptor, I believe. Down over here, of course, you've got the Rebuild the Galaxy. They're also advertising with the like Dark Millennium Falcon and those cool minifigure. Jedi Stars Starfighter, obviously a hit set coming soon there. And I think they're doing a little giveaway for that. And I think at the bottom here looks like the mashup of the X-Wing and TIE Fighter set, which is a fun concept, especially for kids there. Over here, we're just kind of giving you the overall shot of the booth as we kind of turn around there. But I think that looks really fun. I think we're going to try and jump in line if we can for the space set, so let's see. Okay, after much waiting and a little bit of conversating, we were able to jump in line. If you're familiar with San Diego Comic-Con, it's always that the line is always capped and it's hard to get in, so we finally were able to get in line here. So we're going to get up there and build our spaceship in just a second and see what we're able to get for it. But while we're in line, we can also get another view of the booth, kind of with that new Galaxy set is the background over there. It's like a digital background. And then you can see, again, the other side of the sets we were just looking at there. So it's a pretty big booth overall, enough to do kind of both. Okay, and here is my spaceship, which is kind of a little alien type-esque is what I was going for. Of course, with limited piece selection there, but you can see the digital background here and my little spaceship on display with the other one going by. Just a cool looking effect here. And of course the good ones get to go on the main Lego built wall over here. It's a little full at the moment, so mine didn't make the cut, but that's okay. Let's see if we can get our reward for building the spaceship here. I think it's gonna be good. Who doesn't love a Lego patch? I'll definitely do a recap video sometime after Comic-Con showing you some of the things more in depth here, but over at this other booth, it's actually the Star Wars booth. You can see they have a collection of every Star Wars minifigure ever made, and it's a really cool looking display. It's a 4-sided display. It includes some of like the probe droids and the creatures, and got Jabba the Hutt down there, and all the different styles of clones and Jedi and all the other fun things that have come out ever since 1999, of course. I could spend forever looking at every single one of these and looking at the details and kind of going over them, but I'm just doing a quick overview just to show you what was here. But I think this was a great idea to kind of integrate more of the Lego and Star Wars together there, just showing all the different ones that have ever been. Hello, everybody. And I think it's just really fun to put together. You can see all the different ones already and their accessories, and room for more, of course. And let's see, down here we've got also like the Wampa and Tauntaun and the different Sarlacc pits, including the one that has just come out. I do have the original right there, of course. And I'm sure there are a few highlight figures in here for those who might not know, like the New York Yoda right there, so always a good one to spot out, as those are definitely a limited edition one. Let's see up here, turn the corner here, don't bear with me just a second to kind of see what's going on over here. Again, you can see the 25th anniversary of Lego Star Wars again, all the different Anakins with the different legs, and the droids, and R2-D2s, and the different battle droids, and of course there's looks like there's some Boba Fett's we'll come back to in a second to kind of see some of the rare ones there. But again, there's just so many when you put them all together. Of course, this is just Lego Star Wars, so I know some folks are really into some of these minifigures and the Dubecks and all of that down here as well. I do think they have one of like the custom plated C-3POs looks like as well. I'm not sure exactly which one that is, but I think that is a good one in there. Let's see what else. Of course, tons of clones, tons of Commander Cody, all that kind of stuff as well. And of course there is the Cloud City Boba Fett, one of the more rare minifigures there from that time of LEGO Star Wars. But again, just a really cool display to see, having all of these together in one spot. Some of the more obscure minifigures like that one there. It's just kind of fun to put all of that together for sure. Over here we've got some of the major battle droids and even more types of clones. Again, those are going to be a big majority of this case, it feels like. And I think this is the last wall now. Again, just more Jedi. Again, some of the more miscellaneous figures I think that are fun to see, because you've seen a million Obi-Wans and a million Anakins, but seeing all the Ewoks right there and some of the more rare creatures like these Gonk droids over here, like from the Christmas calendar. I guess those definitely count now according to this little industry here. We've got a ton of Han Solos right in the middle, of course. All different types of sets, the kind of Inquisitors there, some of the Royal Guards that look really cool together, how those have changed a little bit, some Princess Leia's, and a few other random sets down here. The different Droideka builds are fun to see all together there, because they've done that so many different times, General Grievous. But this was definitely a really fun display to see. Okay, and a few last pictures on the way out here just from the trip there. I'm going to do a recap, of course, at the end, but a lot of fun other LEGO things that I was able to see and take pictures with. So definitely a fun experience for sure in order to kind of see all the different LEGO things. There's a lot more going on than just at the booth here, so definitely a fun experience. If you enjoyed this video and made it this far, make sure to leave a like on the way out, comment what you thought of the booth there for LEGO this year, and subscribe for more content coming your way. I'll be sure to give you some more detail in a future video, but until next time, have a good one.